What's up, what it do, cyber world? It is your girl, the one and only Ash Said It, ashsaidit.com, ashsaidit.com, baby babies. I've been slowing down the last couple of days, and I've been having just issues and stuff, and sinusitis been taking over, and so we're recovering. All right, I'm a work in progress. God ain't done with me yet. Not quite yet. So, today I got a Facebook message from a young man that I know quite well. I'm not going to say any names. I'm going to put that out there, but he had quite an interesting question for me, and I don't know why I'm getting a lot of relationship type of questions, be it that I'm not a relationship guru. I can give you my opinion on what a situation is or could be or should be, but I am not by any means an expert in the realm of dating and relationships. Trust and believe that. First and foremost, I'm gonna preface it with that. But the young man asked me what he should do. He's been dating a young lady for a minute, and he's found out that she has been dating other guys. Well, about that, my young brother, young whippersnapper. What was the understanding of the dating situation? Because dating today versus dating 10, 20 years ago is completely different. It's changed so dramatically. Did you guys have a conversation about dating? Are you going to be exclusively dating just one another? Or are you guys going to still be trying to feel out your options? What was the situation? I would ask for that. And then two, a conversation needs to be had again, like the young lady yesterday. Y'all need to talk about these things. What is expected? What is expected out of each party? What is expected from you? What is expected out of her? And that needs to be what happens next. That's a big chunk of what this whole thing is that it comes down to communication. What was discussed about this whole situation, this thing? What was the consensus? And I think that a conversation needs to have been had. And cheating, what does that mean? Did she just go out and just have dinner with someone, or did other things happen? It needs to be discussed and talked about what is considered cheating, because maybe, possibly, she's not aware of what your idea of cheating is, because perhaps you guys did not discuss that. It needs to be talked about. There needs to be a clear understanding on both ends of it, because if she doesn't understand where you're coming from and you clearly don't understand where she's coming from, both of you are going to be very conflicted, and there's not going to be much room for understanding. There's really not going to be much room for it. So I would say to have a conversation, have a talk-see. And it's just unfortunate that we're in a society where there is a double standard. If a guy cheats on his girlfriend, then, she's just supposed to just get over it and deal with it, because that's what guys do. But if a female cheats on her man, then there's just no going back. And I don't feel as though that's right. I don't feel as though that's right, because it ain't right. And I just feel as though it's just an unfair double standard that exists in our society today. So that's my little tidbit for it. That's what I got to say for that. So yes, young man, young whippersnapper, I appreciate you reaching out to me. I love you to pieces. I've watched you grown up to a wonderful young man, and I know that you will make the right decision for your life, because at the end of the day, you need to be happy. That needs to be the end outcome of the whole shebang, is you need to be happy, you need to be in a good, positive place, and that's it. Point blank, period. Done. Deuces. Shout out to my folks over there at Del Fresco Grill, Atlanta. They treated your girl like royalty this weekend. I went out there for brunch, y'all. Oh my goodness. They had to roll me back to the car. It was so crazy. I ate so well. Like, the guacamole had me gone, okay? And I'm a big guacamole fan. I love guacamole. I typically am not a huge fan of other people's guacamole because I'm like, I know how I like it. And usually when I go to different places, they just don't make it right. They don't put enough seasoning in it. They don't put enough love into it. It's not mashed well enough. Let me tell you, Del Frisco's Grill, right there off of Peachtree in the heart of Buckhead, hooked it up. That guacamole was banging, y'all. Oh my gosh. It was so good. I can't even tell you. So, from the guacamole being good, I knew the rest of the food was going to be phenomenal. And it was. It was. I had the red velvet waffles. Mwah! So good. It was so good. It was so nice, y'all. It was so delectable. It was absolutely, it was the greatest. It was the greatest. I can't even expel to you. I'm trying to put it out there, but if you go onto the blog right now, ashsaidit.com, you can check out what I had to say about all of the food and everything that I experienced this weekend at Del Frisco's Grill ATL. Because, there's only one in Atlanta. And, yeah, they're the best. I can't speak for the rest, but they're the best. They're the bestest. Yeah. And shout out to my general manager, Michael Clark. Hooked your girl up. I'm telling you. If you go through Del Frisco's Grill and you see Michael Clark or you ask for him, tell him Ash said it sent you. He might send you a little something extra to your table. Who knows? I don't. Just keep an eye open on for it. But tell Mike that Ash said it sent you, and you may get a little something extra on your table. I'm just saying. Just tell him that you know me and that I sent you that way. He might do a little something extra for you. I don't know. Alright, so that's my little tidbit for the day, y'all. I know I'm running a little bit late because there's just been so much stuff going on, but I'm getting together. I'm getting it together. I'm getting life in order. I am. I promise you I am. And we're going to make some magic happen. So, I love y'all to pieces. Sorry. I love y'all to pieces. Anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face and tell them, don't believe me, just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. Because that's what we're doing this for. We're doing this for the history books. Social media is nice, but real life is so much better. So much better. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. I'll holler back at y'all. Deuces.